From Washington, D.C., this is CVN continuing coverage of TCT 2007.
Welcome back to TCT and its late-breaking trials. I'm here with Sigmund Silber, who's from the Cardiology Associates in Munich, Germany. Sigmund has just finished presenting the EuroSTAR-II trial, a trial of a stent with novel technology and which has great promise for the future, though the stent itself is no longer on the market. Sigmund, why don't you tell me what EuroSTAR actually showed us?
Well, Peter, EuroSTAR-II was the first randomized study with the Kana stent the Kana drug-eluting stent compared to the Kana Bear stent. And the Kana stent was available in Europe, commercially available for 2 years, but there was no randomized trial, so we did it. And the study actually enrolled over 300 patients with de novo native lesions, comparing those two stents, and the trial was positive, meeting the primary endpoint, highly significant reduction of in-segment restenosis rate.
So it appears that the stent technology, which is a reservoir technology, is a good technology.
Yeah,
what happened to the stent?
The stent technology is a kind of a unique technology because it has a lot of hinges, so it's a very flexible stent, and the polymer is bioabsorbable, so after 6 months it's like a Bear stent. There's no polymer left for the rest of your life, it's empty, and the reservoir technology controls the release of the drug. And in our study, weight loss was 0.41 months, which is in the same range as the Texas stent, and actually the results are very comparable to the Texas 4 trial and also to the Endeavor 4 trial, which was just presented. So it's a positive trial with a good stent.
Now, the stent has been taken off the market, but the technology obviously will endure. What do you think will happen to this?
Unfortunately, the stent is no longer available. We were kind of surprised, they came in, took all the stents from the shelves, and oops. But I'm convinced that technology is very good, so I hope that the stent will further be developed with other drugs, other release kinetics, maybe other polymers, and still be helpful in patients.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about more the results of EuroSTAR-II. It does show a positive trial, as you mentioned, with a lower restenosis rate in segment or in stent stenosis. What was that?
Both in-stent, in-segment restenosis, and also in-stent and in-segment late loss.
Do you have any information about troponin rise at the time of stent implantation?
We have not seen that, and actually stent thrombosis rate was 0 in the drug-eluting stent group. There was only one stent thrombosis within 8 months, and this was in the control arm.
So as far as the drug-eluting stent versus bare metal stent, it appears as though certainly thrombosis is not an issue in this trial.
Well, at least up to 8 months. We don't have the data beyond that.
And were the patients on Plavix and aspirin afterwards?
Per protocol, they were on Plavix for 6 months and on aspirin indefinitely.
So potentially in the future, some good possibilities for decreasing long-term Plavix, potentially, and maybe changing the way we think about the technology of stenting.
I'm absolutely convinced that decreasing the duration of Plavix is the key to drug-eluting stents. We know today that they are highly effective. We know today that they are safe, but the long-term Plavix is still an issue. So maybe with this technology, you could provide an anti-proliferative drug on the one side and like endothelial progenitor cell capturing technology on the other side. So we have to combine and reconciliate the anti-proliferation with the endothelial progenitor promotion on the other hand, and that could really reduce the duration of Plavix.
So some real possibilities in the future. Thank you, Sigmund.
Hope so. Thank you, Peter.